Good morning, my dear students. So, we have successfully finished your fourth chapter, that is the story of Grace Darling. And, student, as we have already finished the story in 4 classes, and that's why today I'm going to give you an overall summary of the whole story. So, student, the story is about a small girl whose name was Grace Darling, who has been born in November 24, 1815, who used to live in the Longstone Lighthouse of Farne Island. Her father was a housekeeper of the lighthouse, and his job was to look after the ships in trouble at the sea at night. Grace Darling, she didn't go to school, but instead she used to spend her whole day by doing studies and some needlework. Sometimes she also helped her mother in cleaning the house and keeping the lantern clean for her father, as she knew that darkness may lead some danger for the ships at night. So Grace grew up like this, and after all, after many years, she became a brave and strong girl. Then, in 1838, a steamer whose name was SS Forfarshire was travelling from Hull to Dundee. And on a night in September 7, it was hit by a very strong storm, and the ship flung against a huge rock. After listening the loud noise, Grace and her father William, they woke up from the sleep, and they saw that a ship was broken into two pieces by the powerful sea storm. And they were also listening to the noises of the people who were screaming and shouting. Then Grace Darling peeped through her window, and she saw that the people were holding up the rocks and masts, means the tall pole of the ship, in order to save their life. But Grace knew that they will not be able to save their life anymore like this. That's why she told her father to take out their own boat in order to help those drowning people. But William was not ready to do that, because she was fearing of their own safety. She instead told her daughter that they have to wait till the morning for help from others. But Grace, she couldn't see the people in danger like this. That's why she requested her father, as she realized that these people will soon be swept away by the strong waves of the sea. And at last, her father William agreed to her request, and within no time they set off in the lighthouse boat to help those needy people. Grace held one oar and her father the other. It was really hard to row against such a deadly sea, but at last, through Grace's guidance and strength, they could reach the wreck, and they helped all the travelers to got on their boat one by one. After that, once again, both of them, they hold the oars and started rowing back towards the lighthouse. And again, with Grace's smooth guidance and her courage and strength, they reached the lighthouse. After reaching the lighthouse, Grace and her mother they looked after the injured travelers. Grace almost became a nurse for them. And after a few days when the storm finally stopped and the injuries of the people had been healed, then only Grace allowed those people to go back to their homes. After these people, the name of Grace and her courage was spread in the different parts of England, and soon she became a national hero of England. She even won an award of bravery for her courage and strength. She even got many more recognitions and awards. But she received all the awards quietly by saying that it was her duty to save those needy people. But all these things happened so many years ago. Now, Grace Darling has been dead, but people has not forgotten her name. In order to remember her did in order to save the needy people, people made uh, people buried her dead body in the churchyard by the side of the sea, and every year people visit her grave. Even a monument was built in her honor on her grave, and the monument consists of a figure of a woman carved in stone lying at rest with a boat's oar held tight in her right hand. So, students, this is the story of Grace Darling, who was very brave and strong. She helped a lot of people without thinking of her and her own father's life. That's why people start adoring her and honoring her, and she received so much recognitions by the other people. So students, I hope that you all have well understood the story. And now after this, here are the word meanings of the last two paragraphs that we read in the last class. And they are, number one is remembrance, which means the action of remembering something. Number two is grave, which means a hole dug in the ground to receive a dead body or coffin. And number C is monument, which means a statue or building placed over a grave in memory of a dead. So students, these are the word meanings from the last two paragraphs that we read in the last class. Now students, today I am not going to give you the home assignment, as tomorrow all of you are going to have a few exams. That's why there will be no home assignment for this subject. And in the next week, we shall start with the important question answers from this chapter. As for now, thank you so much.